I suppose you're wondering why we called you all here.
You said there was cake. Old boy.
Well, yeah. And it's delicious.
Yes, I suppose it is. But that's not the main reason.
Oh. Right. The main reason is, we know who done it.
Could it be the professor? Or maybe the heirs?
Oh no. No, no.
Or perhaps the ne'er-do-well gadabout?
Pardon?
He means you, old bean.
Oh.
And the culprit is...
Voila!
What happened? Who screamed?
Sorry. That was me. I dropped my cake.
Ugh.
Flaw and Order.
So I left the STC Transition Center in December to start looking for some new opportunities for me. I looked at so much, but I can't decide on what.
Yeah.
What happened?
Miss Gonzalez just delivered this plate an hour ago, and now it has a huge crack in it. And I was planning to use this to place a rotisserie chicken on. I wanted to leave it in here so nobody uses it.
Can't you just use another one?
No, they specifically recommended this one.
Well, it wasn't me. I was never in this room.
What are you doing here?
May, I was bored at home with Antonio. So I decided to just come visit.
Cooper, do you have any idea how this happened?
We were just outside playing in the snow.
Cooper's not telling you everything.
Huh? The frick are you talking about?
I got it all on tape with my secret spy cam.
When did you get that?
I got that for her. It was a Christmas gift from me and Brianna.
You're now encouraging her to pretend to snitch on us.
Wow. Feel the burn. Who knew that Just Dance could be so fun?
Oh, thank you. That should be safe here.
Ben, I've had enough. Let's do something else. There must be something we can get in the garage.
Uh-oh. Marley shoe.
Hey Ben, let's go play in the snow. Here, throw me my jacket.
Cooper, I'm very disappointed in you. Why didn't you tell me you went into my office?
We were playing outside, but I guess we passed by your office first. But we didn't break it.
That's not what it sounds like on the tape. I'm gonna go preheat the oven, but tonight, I want you to tell me what really happened.
I can't believe you videotaped us.
Well, I'm glad I did, since it proves I didn't do it. Which reminds me. You boys dance divinely. I'm heading back home. Have fun with your talk tonight.
You know, to be honest, even though that Mia is married, assists you at the treehouse, and has a job at Wingstop, I still, occasionally, find her super weird.
She's still like that sometimes. Even me. My dad doesn't believe us. We've got to prove we're telling the truth.
But how?
By finding out who did break that plate.
Huh. Who is the most likely person to have broken something? Daniel's house, 11:50 a.m.
What would I be doing in your house, besides Fridays? I have an opera lesson this morning.
Aha. If you weren't there, then how did you know that the plate was broken in the morning?
Ben, we told him that when we came in.
Oh yeah. Ah, that always works on TV.
Well, you two need detective lessons. Now if you'll excuse me.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno girare.
Detective lessons would be helpful.
Where do you get detective lessons?
Rachel's house, 12:30 p.m.
This book, The Complete Sherlock Holmes, will teach you everything I know. I've been reading all about him while I was in military school. My mom gave it to me.
Ugh. I can't read that all now. I'm having a talk with my dad tonight.
Here, I'll read you a part that I think might be helpful. As Holmes once said, the world is full of obvious things which nobody by chance ever absorbs. The best bet is to go back to the scene of the crime and examine the evidence.
Cooper's house, 1:05 p.m.
Mom, you have to believe me. We didn't break the plate.
I want to believe you, but your dad showed me the tape.
Mrs. Collins, are you sure the plate wasn't broken when you put it in the office?
Yes, Ben. I checked it when Miss Gonzalez delivered it. It was fine.
We've got two pieces of evidence. The plate, and the videotape. We need to examine them thoroughly as possible, but how?
Oh, I know. The way they do it in those crime labs on TV. Marcus's apartment, 1:25 p.m.
I think you'll want to see this. I've studied the plate crack under a magnifying glass and compared it to the break patterns as found in the authoritative work on the subject. Dr. Grant's crystal breaks, chips, shards, and cracks. Here, take a look for yourself. Here's your chip plate. And here's a picture of standard damage caused by a piece of clothing.
They're totally different.
That's correct. I say your dad's plate was obviously broken by something hard. I say metallic, about the size of a coin.
That means it couldn't have been us.
But wait, there's more. I ran the audio from your tape through some sound-enhancing software. Let's listen to the regular tape first.
Hey Ben, let's go play in the snow. Here, throw me my jacket.
That doesn't really help. It still sounds like we broke it.
But this time, through my software. Listen, just before the smash.
Hey Ben, let's go play in the snow. Here, throw me my jacket. But what was that sound?
Find that sound. Then I'd say you find what broke that plate.
Cooper's house, 2:11 p.m.
So, there has to be something in the office that made that sound that could break a plate.
Like this paper clip? Could this break a plate?
No. Marcus said something small and metallic. Like a coin or a bolt, or maybe
a watch.
Yeah, I guess it could be a watch.
No, I found a watch.
Never seen this before. Hey, look at this. To Miss Gonzalez, a great boss.
Isn't Gonzalez the name of the shop where your dad got the cake plate?
That's right. Mom said Ms. Gonzalez delivered it to our house.
But how could have she broken her plate with her watch? Gonzalez's kitchen shop, 2:47 p.m.
But I told you boys, I never set foot in your house. I must have lost my watch outside.
But we found it in my dad's office.
And now, my watch is broken.
It must have broken when it hit the plate.
That's a pretty unlikely explanation. Are you sure you didn't break it?
This is so preposterous.
Just because we can't prove it, doesn't mean it isn't true.
Ms. Gonzalez doesn't believe me, my own dad doesn't believe me. Even I'm starting not to believe me.
We need more help. Guess we'll go back to the Andersons. Rachel's house, 3:30 p.m.
So, the question is, how could the watch have gotten on the inside?
We have no idea.
Holmes says that there is nothing more stimulating than the case where everything goes against you.
Maybe it flew through the window.
That's impossible.
I suggest you check to see if the window was open. According to Holmes, when every possibility is explored, whatever remains, no matter how unlikely, must be the truth.
Cooper's house, 4:10 p.m. See? Something could have flown through this window.
Ms. Gonzalez said she pulled out of our driveway and headed right. She said she had her arm out of the car window, and her watch slipped off and landed on the street. But, when she stopped to look for it, it was gone.
Ouch.
That was it. That was the sound.
No, it wasn't. That was just me saying ouch. Something just hit me in the arm.
Get your video camera, Ben. Sherlock Holmes may believe in impossible things, but my dad is gonna need proof. Thank you all for coming.
Are you kidding me? I drove all the way back here, just for this?
Mom.
Mia, let's be quiet. Your brother is solving a mystery.
Anyway, this should clear up the mystery of who, or what, broke the plate. Ben? At first, all signs pointed to me and Ben. Hey Ben, let's go play in the snow. Here, throw me my jacket. But Marcus showed us that it wasn't a jacket that broke the plate. And then, there was this sound. That led us to Ms. Gonzalez's watch. Which led us outside, to the biggest clue of all. When this manhole cover is run over, it shifts, causing the sound. And launching anything on the cover like say, a stone or a watch, into the air.
Seemingly impossible. And yet, true.
I tested all the trajectories, Mr. Collins. It was Miss Gonzalez's watch, launched from that street, which flew through your office window and broke your plate. Which was sitting right here.
I guess I owe Cooper and Ben an apology.
That's okay, Dad. I'm sorry too. I should have admitted we were coming in your office.
Unfortunately, I'm short for one expensive plate for my chicken.
Actually, you're not.
Miss Gonzalez.
I hope you don't mind. I invited her to join us.
I apologize for my dramatic entrance. But the chance to lurk in the wings until the big moment was just too good to pass out. I do so love a good mystery.
Yeah. If you're not the prime suspect.
I must say though, I had no idea the trouble my watch had caused.
Well, it was no trouble. Exactly.
Nonsense. Of course it was. And seeing that your son found my watch, which has great sentimental value, I'm replacing your plate for free.
Wow. That's very kind of you.
Now, we just have to call the city to fix the manhole cover.
Oh no.